you came to Toshiba about 4 years ago from outside the print industry. How's that been for you? I mean, that's a dramatic change.
Yeah, you know, the industry has been so welcoming. And I think it really speaks to your friendship word before. You feel that when you come to Toshiba, that the relationships in this room carry a lot of weight, and the industry has just been so welcoming as a result of that. I will say though, I've been really surprised at the fact that we're not so much competing against the OEM down the street, but against the decline of print itself. And that was so shocking to me because I have to print. It's not optional for me. And I see that around me, you know, my family members and friends who are business leaders, doctors, lawyers, attorneys, and my kids. They're completely different when they're working on a physical piece of paper versus on their digital device. They are bettered by print. I am bettered by print. So I was really surprised by that because for me, it's critical.
Yeah, and it's, you know, since you've come here, and one of the things I know is that you have a mechanical engineering degree from Stanford. We're going to say Stanford a lot, just so you know. And by the way, you were an actual rocket scientist earlier in your career. So I'm not surprised that you're very data oriented. So tell us a little bit about what's been going on and what you've been able to learn about trends and our client needs.
Yeah, guilty as charged. I am very data driven, as is Toshiba in general. We spend a lot of time doing market research, sending people to key industry events, not just print industry, IT-wide, you know, IDC directions, or I was just at the CIO 100 symposium learning about future trends in technology. We spend a lot of time on that, but also we've been doing anonymous research surveys to really understand what clients want, because we want to be very client-focused in our approach to the market.
You know, I love those surveys that you started doing a couple years ago. Can you share with us some of your favorite highlights?
Yes, I would love to. So I thought this was really important, first of all, to validate my personal love of print, but also to understand how business people view print, especially coming out of COVID, where we were all forced to get really digital. So for the last 2 years, we've been doing these end user surveys, wide variety of demographics, our top verticals, and the results have been really fantastic. I'm very visual, so I brought a couple of my own slides, even though this is Q&A, so if you don't mind. So what we found is that print is very much alive and well in the hearts and minds of employees, of business people today. You said it earlier, over 70% say they're more focused and effective and productive. And those were conservative numbers. Look at the results. And this is very consistent, plus or minus a percentage point over the last 2 years. And our results are hot off the presses. 81% said they're more focused in a meeting if they have a printed piece of material versus being on their device. That's fascinating. You better believe when I walk into a meeting, if I'm in a board meeting or I want a decision made, I'm bringing with printed materials for everybody because this is a hugely compelling stat. So over this results, we've really seen that print is very much alive and well. And when it's great for employee productivity, it's great for our clients. And when it's great for our clients' business, it's great for all of our business. So good news.
That is good news.
Yes.
And it's great stats, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, I think what we really need to figure out is not this concept of how can we help people print less, but how do we help them print best?